Well, terribly sorry about that, everyone. We experienced a network problem on that last video. Really sorry about that. Make sure our sound is working. On that last video. Fabulous. So now we actually did find the cemetery we're looking for. I made sure to find it while I was disconnected. That way you could save some time for you guys later. Also found the Cabot house while we were looking around. So that's fantastic. We're taking the spatula. You got some issues, dude, but I love you. The companions in this game are just fantastic. Alright, let's dig up a grave. Alright, well, we dug up a grave. Take the gold bar, take the copper bar, take the copper bar. Do not know why we took the skull.
Yes.
Alright, and we got a new sword. Nice. Fear not, though devil's iron makes his blade, only he who wields it can make it wicked. Drown. Pretty cool. I don't actually need the skull. Alright. The Disappearing Act. Let's take care of this. And then I think after we do this, these are the two cases we needed to do for the Diamond Detective Agency. I would very much like to check out Covenant. It is a very surprisingly well put together community that looks very pre-war that I have never actually been to. I've been meaning to go there. I'd really like to, so we're going to do it. Although I have been told, don't drink the lemonade. It's a bad idea.
Watch your back. Institute could be right behind you.
Yeah, they are.
Nat.
Hey lady, that interview you did with Piper is really selling. Here's your free copy.
Thank you, dear. Alright, so we're going to put on our charisma outfit, just in case. Not looking bad.
Vault dweller from the paper.
I am.
Paper, right? You're 200 years old. Looking pretty good for your age, huh?
Excuse me, are you flirting with me?
Every piece in here is worth what I charge for it. No arguments.
Let's
Okay.
see what you got.
A bit of everything.
Alright, hey, don't worry about it, alright? I'll keep the 10mm rounds. Maybe see if we can make, and the infusion rounds, see if we can make ourselves something good. I'll buy it. Nice. We'll sell the drugs we picked up. Alright. Don't need the sword. We'll fix them both together and see what we can do about it.
Hey.
I'm listening.
It's for X688. Let's grab those weapons from him and sell them to Arturo.
Hey, Arturo.
You need protection. Everyone does.
I have my personal Terminator. I think I'm fine, my dude.
Let's take a look.
Self-defense at its best.
Nice. See about you, what you got. 1280. And we'll sell the gamma rounds. Nice. What else can I get from you? Nice. An electric sword. That's cool. That's right. He has righteous authority. And a rolling pin. What else can I get from you? Could get a couple fusion cores just in case when I run into the vault. Never hurts. Yeah, I gotta still do that quest, so having 3 is not a terrible idea. Let's give ourselves a save.
Yeah.
Nice hat.
Prescriptions, Bill. High quality cams right here.
Alright. So we can obtain the key to Errol Sterling's house. I would prefer to do that.
Got too much dirt in that hair? Get it trimmed. You won't regret it.
Don't know you, Scabba.
I didn't think my gun was drawn. Alright, we'll check the Dugout Inn for that. So there's actually another side quest involved here, which we'll get to maybe eventually. Alright, so the Dugout Inn is like kind of... it's the dive bar. And the Colonial Tap House is the big one.
The most dangerous of all sea monsters. A Mirelurk.
A Mirelurk? Come on. That's like 2 out of 10 points of danger tops. Now, if you want to talk something really deadly. Redeem!
I forgot you were there, Yakin. What is it?
You know what? Never mind. I'll handle it myself.
I think those guys are brothers.
I killed a man for it. No, I kid. He is dead.
So this guy's funny. I like
Now,
him.
let me know when you're ready to
He
work.
just seems really happy to be here.
Earl Sterling used to work here, right?
Poor Earl. Gone just like that. Such a good bartender. Good friend. Oh, terrible with women, mind you. Bull in china shop with them. You with Valentine's Detective Agency? I forgot to drop off Earl's key when I hired you people. Here, I hope you find out what happened. Security does nothing but yell at me for asking about it.
Now, they're not a
You
actual
look like
police
you need a
force.
drink.
Don't need anything today.
That's too bad.
I'll come back to see you later, my friend. Because you're cool. Like, you're just a happy guy, and I like you. I like happy people. I really do. Because a lot of people are just, like, really mad nowadays. Like, especially nowadays, honestly.
Yeah?
Broke up with my girl. She kept the cap on the toothpaste. Know who does that? a cent.
Okay, you need help. But yeah, I don't keep the cap of toothpaste. That's kind of weird. At least I don't like it. Like I got just enough OCD that would mess with me. All right. I'm gonna take your stuff. Take your stuff. I will take those 15 caps, thank you very much. Take a coffee cup. But Winterspelll, why are you taking his stuff? I can.
Something from before the war. And still in discussion.
Taking the sea captain's hat. Surgery receipt. Accidentally picked up the folder again. Alright. So now we gotta go talk to the surgery boys. Excuse me. I just walked by you, lady. I don't know why you think I'm bothering you. Like, I'm just here.
Swatter, who needs a swatter?
The man loves baseball, but he has no idea what the rules are, and it's hilarious. He thinks it's all about going around and beating the crap out of each other with bats. Hey, pal.
Doctor.
A new file to open. Do you have a legitimate medical concern? Or is this about our facial reconstructive services?
Do you know anything about this receipt?
Let me see. This is Dr. Crocker's deplorable
Dr. Crocker.
handwriting over
Is he looking for fairy godparents?
one of his patients. The procedure noted here is mundane.
This is the same character model as the Dr. Carrington from the Railroad.
Now, I must insist we talk about your medical needs.
Where's Doc Crocker?
Where is Doc Crocker?
Last time I saw him, he had to get something out of the surgery cellar. Probably just had to wash some needles or move some storage around.
Washing needles, excuse me?
Let's get back to talking about your medical needs.
I need to get into the cellar, Doctor.
What does this look like? A public outhouse? You know what? Don't answer. Why on earth would I let you down there?
I'm investigating a missing person, Doctor. And I think the trail leads to your basement.
A missing person? You're talking about Earl, aren't you? You can't honestly think... You know what? Fine. If it'll put the matter to rest. Here,
all right.
Go see for yourself. But if I find one instrument out of place, you'll be getting the bill.
Chill, my dude. Chill.
Where'd all this blood come from? Goes right into the basement.
Okay, how would he not see this? How would he not see this easily, like, 3 foot long, like, blood stain? Whatever. You know what? Maybe he's dumb.
Oh, Earl. You've really been a handful, you know.
Oh, God.
But I think we're just about done. Our little mistake is finally going to be corrected.
Hey, Doc.
Doctor.
Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
Can you?
Take it easy, Doc. Let's talk. About Earl.
I didn't mean to do it. You have to believe me. Doc Crocker is a brilliant surgeon. No one dies.
Oh,
under
good.
his
Third
care.
person. That's making
No
him
one
seem all the
dies.
more sane.
They just walk away happy. Happy with my work. Happy with their new face. Not screaming. Not bleeding out onto the floor. Earl, he just didn't want to be happy. That must have been it.
You made a mistake, but you can still do the right thing, Doctor.
Yeah,
Just
let's try not to kill you.
think
Last
this
time I had to
through.
kill him.
You're right. There's one thing I can do. Only one thing is going to make this all better. I can fix anything.
Oh, good God.
What's going on here? Is that Dr. Crocker?
My dude. Well, he just committed suicide. That's not good. Oh, God.
Doc,
I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
Doc Crocker killed Earl Sterling. I found out, and then he killed himself.
Well, that is sad. That is
handle the guilt.
frightening.
Dr. Crocker killed Earl? The facial reconstruction. So he really did go through with it. That explains a lot more than I'm comfortable with. Dr. Crocker always cared about his reputation, but...
So he bots the surgery and he chopped the man up.
You didn't know. It's not your fault.
Of course it's not my fault. That moron and his damn appearance over practice mentality.
I mean, at least I didn't have to shoot him this time.
It's disgraceful. I better report all this to security. Get out of here. It's going to take a long time to clean this place of biohazards.
I would just set it on fire at this point. Like just get rid of everything in there.
Saw that coming.
I am sure you did. Well, that was something. All right, let's report this. Oh, Nick. There are dead people. Lots of dead people.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Tell me more.
Our client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano.
Nakano? That name takes me back. My memory's a little fuzzy on the details, though.
Maybe if you bothered writing things down, Nick.
Can't do that. Wouldn't want to put you out of a job.
I love Nick.
I'll remember that the next time you need me to console a hysterical client. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
All right, we're on it.
I'll go check it out. Thanks, Ellie.
The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
It's a long walk. That's how the hard cases always start.
All right, so this actually is the introduction to the Far Harbor DLC, which we will be doing eventually.
Find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Earl never went anywhere.
So we'll do that later. It's one of the DLC. It's actually what I'm playing through right now, my personal playthrough, and it is super cool.
Or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
Crocker killed himself. Couldn't take the guilt.
Goodness. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Here, take this. Sounds like you earned it. I'll send word along. Let everyone down at the dugout inn know what happened. Shame it couldn't be better news. Thanks again for closing this one out. Be careful when you head over to the Nakano residence.
I'm sorry about that.
Find out what their case is about. Well, ain't that a blast from the past?
Nick, it was in your house, dude.
Nice.
All right.
Miss Perkins.
I wonder what the story is between Mr. Nakano and Nick.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Yeah?
Sure. Ask away.
It's just,
With everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make
Hey,
sure
thanks,
you're holding
Nick.
up all right.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of
It's
course,
not
when I
entirely
took up
wrong.
there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. Folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some...
Oh yeah, this is the guy that turned out to be a synth. He went nuts and shot up everyone in town.
Guess he didn't like the food because he... When security finally put enough holes in him, seems he malfunctioned. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through,
That's true.
Why'd they let you in?
because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter.
Ooh.
A gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town.
That's pretty
Folks
cool.
protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
Was it hard, settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued
I really
the mayor's
wish
daughter, so
that
they started
we had
coming
the
to me
opportunity
when
to
people
fix
went
his body.
Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things,
I like these little
finally
heart-to-hearts we can have with our
feeling normal.
companions.
It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
That's pretty cool.
Mr. Nakano seemed like a good sort, trying to make the best of things in a tough world. Remind you of anyone?
Yeah, no idea what they're talking about. Now, Nick is another person that will be angry if we help the Institute.
Moments like this, I'm glad I'm not there to meet.
Alright. So we're going to head out to Covenant, because again, I really want to see that. And it's going to be interesting. Because I know the backstory to the place, and I think you're going to like it. Why are you running?
Smell. But you don't smell at all.
Why are you running? Alright. We'll pop back to our... Well, first I'll level up. Do I get the next science? I can. Fabulous. So we're going to hit up our town. I want to see if I can do some weapons modifications. And then we are going to hit Covenant and see what we can do there. I want a pet Deathclaw. That thing looks awesome. To think it used to be just a chameleon. Although these things were not technically made, according to the lore that I found, they were not technically made by the radiation after the blasts. At least, not originally. Apparently, they were part of some military experiments that were happening before the war. Some Deathclaws actually have invisibility capabilities, which comes from the fact that they are originally chameleons.
What are you going to do with that? Got all the
Alright, first, Goo Blaster.
We could always look for more.
Alright, that's not going to help me. Don't like that. So I'm not making one of those. Rank 4 in science for that. Might have made my gun as good as I can get. Need rank 4 for that. Pretty sure we got rank 3 right now. Oh, no, we just need more fiber optics. Alright, we need fiber optics. Retail compensating stock. Just keep using the long scope. Night vision scope looks weird. Do I only have gun nut 1? Yep, guess I should probably just end up using this instead. Need fiberglass and fiber optics. Oh, I should probably check if I can fix anything else. Honestly, it's fine. Can't do much more with the gear or the gooey gun. I need the improved sniper barrel. Need fiber optics. The recon scope would be much better. I need science 4 for that. Pretty sure we are looking at... Pretty sure we got like science 3 right now. Yeah, that'd be level 41 where to get the science. Alright, I've got no sign of Carla, unfortunately. Alright, Covenant it is. There you are. So let's hit Lexington. From there, we should be able to hit Covenant. Looks like we gotta go northwest. Northeast. Northeast. Duh. I'm tired. There's a serious missile launcher. Can that thing do 4 at once? So I have an idea for another playthrough that I'm going to do that I'm fairly excited about. I would like to try a strength and endurance build that uses like assault rifles and such. But has like good charisma. And goes a little more on luck. There we go. So that's something I'd like to try on my own at some point, and I will. I wanted to see if I could go I wanted to go as far as I can go in my personal playthrough, and of course, you know, our playthrough here is using this more science build. I also feel like I'm gonna have to raise charisma because I really want some good prices. Because I'd like to use a cryolator and like that more strength run through. Just use like cryolator like a lot. Because that's a really cool automatic weapon that's got like some freezing damage kind of thing. Look at that. Yep, I've been there. Don't really feel like going through it right now, so we're going to go to Covenant. I think that's it over there, yeah. Yeah, that's Covenant. So good, old boy. Oh, you mean the playthrough. Yeah, I suppose. Like, I can see that. I mean, it would certainly be, I think, more canonically correct if I play as Nate for that, considering that Nate is, you know, ex-military. Power armor. That's something. So I found power armor. So yeah, like I said, I do think it would be a lot more canonical since Nate is ex-military. I believe he served in the army. I do not know like what kind of specifically he did in the army. Like, I don't know if he was like a ranger, I don't know if he was like special forces, or if he was like a ground pounder. I have no idea.
There's someone else.
Nice. Little evil things. Let's see if I can put him in the power armor.
Hey.
Yeah? Yeah.
Yes! I can put him in the power armor. Oh, that's cool. This makes me wonder. Let me see. Check our Google. Does the fusion core run out on Companion's power armor? Ah! Oh my gosh, it doesn't use up the fusion core. I can keep him in that indefinitely, and I think I will. I will put him in that power armor, and I'll keep him there. Oh, that is beautiful. Alright, let's see what our charisma's at. Alright. So I feel like I'm gonna need charisma here. Hey!
You here visiting Covenant, pal? If not, move along. You know, armed people loitering around. Not good for the nerves.
I'd like to visit.
Since you're a first-timer, there's something you gotta know first. We don't just let anyone inside. There's an entrance test. We call it the safe test. Everyone's gotta take it.
Interesting idea. Between you and me, what's the test for?
I probably shouldn't say nothing, but listen. We want to make sure only good people come into Covenant. No undesirables. Nobody that ain't actually what they seem, you know?
Since.
I'm new to the area. What do you mean by undesirables?
But you don't know about... Jesus, listen. Not everyone in the Commonwealth is human, okay? Some are... synths. I'm not gonna say anything more than that. Just take the test. Pass, and you can come inside.
Sure.
Good.
Okay.
Take a seat, and we can begin.
So the safe test is actually a... It's a goat test. Like in Fallout 3, we take the goat test in the vault.
Let's begin. There ain't no wrong answer.
It's how you
are
determine your
approached by a
job.
forensic scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
I wouldn't worry. If he did that, it'd cause a parabolic destabilization of the fission singularity.
Yeah. Next question. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with
So these are literally the questions they asked us in Fallout 3.
The infection is spreading at an alarming rate. The doctor has stepped out for a while. What do?
Medicate the infected area as best I can.
You have a medical background. You discover a young boy lost in a cave. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do?
I give the boy a hug and tell him everything will be okay.
Very curious. Congratulations! Hey, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
So this is actually a trick question. If I say catcher, that means they think I'm a synth, because the rules of baseball have been lost, and you don't know about they don't know about catchers.
I don't play baseball. I play soccer.
Are you certain about that? Never mind. Next question.
I said
Your
that just to be
grandmother
weird.
Invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill someone. What do?
Well, who's the person?
I give her whatever she wants to spare his life.
Typical Class B. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again.
We actually have an
You've
Abernathy
been
around
ordered
here.
to get him out. How do you proceed?
I'd get a laser pistol and blast the lock off. Pow!
And that's all you do? Nothing else? Wait, don't answer. Next. Oh no. You've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
I'd cut off the mutated tissue with a precision
Makes
laser.
sense, at least to me.
Logical bias. A neighbor is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue #1. You want it.
So they're testing
What's
to see
the
if I'm a
best way
synth.
to obtain it?
But I work for the Institute.
I'd trade him for one of the comic books I own.
You're almost done. Last question. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and...
Change the wattage on the razor. Give him a shock the next time he uses it. Bzz.
Test's over. No one's ever answered quite like you. But hey...
Honestly, I wouldn't do any of that. I don't really want to play a
I'll
prank
open
on
up
my
the-
father. That's just mean. Like, I like my dad.
This is the place with the so-called synth detector test. That's almost funny.
Heads up.
Alright. We need to get him a helmet. Any better torsos? What's this do?
I'm listening.
I'd like to get him something that looks cooler.
Welcome to Covenant.
Well, it's a pre-war community.
I really shouldn't talk to you, because I'm busy and all.
Talia.
Oh, I heard about you. You're the stranger. I make things. Things for the store. Oh, I'm Talia. It's so nice to meet you.
Sup?
You sound pretty handy.
I don't want to be a burden. You're gonna like it here. Everyone in Covenant is so friendly and really wants to help.
Too bad the rest of the Commonwealth isn't that way.
I know. Wouldn't it be great if everyone looked out for each other? Feel
That's
free
why we
to
have
use
me.
my tools. And if you need anything, just let me know.
Caravan came a few days back. Worked for old man Stockton. You saw him, right?
I already told you. I don't recollect. We get a lot of traffic. Then they
From
must
around
not
here?
have come through.
Gotta hope
Say,
not.
wouldn't you rather have
Had
a
enough of these hicks.
Nope. I'm just passing through.
My advice is pass through sooner than later. You know anything about Stockton's caravan?
A caravan? I'm not really the trader type.
Well, this isn't about trade. I signed on with old man Stockton to find his lost caravan. What's left of it is just outside of town. The last stop was here, so I've been trying to put together the story. But I keep getting the runaround. Got a proposal for you. Help me find Stockton's people, and we split the reward. At least one survivor walked out of that massacre. And I intend to make good on my contract.
Pretty good.
Sounds fair. I'm in.
Here's all I got on the caravan. I don't got proof, but Covenant's involved. Somehow. I'll keep poking around, but let me know if you find anything. My job here is drinking lemonade. I know for a fact they came here.
Look, quite honestly, at this point, anything that seems so idyllic,
Mark my words. I'll get to the bottom.
like, I just automatically assume there's a cult involved. Or just something wrong.
It's good to see a new face around here.
Hey look, it's the same model as father.
Busted again? It's the third radio this month. Ted better get on this pronto.
This cell means business.
Oh, this is a jail cell, okay. I guess. He must be the cop.
Another nigger. Welcome.
Kitty cat.
Enjoy your stay.
Hey.
I hope Swanson didn't give you too hard a time at the gate. If you ask me, I think he takes
Oh
his
god,
job
she's on
too
drugs, isn't she?
seriously. But welcome. Everyone around here calls me Mrs. Fitzgerald, but you, cutie, can call me Penny.
Are you hitting
Nice
on
to
me?
meet a friendly face.
You're in luck then. Covenant is the friendliest place in the whole Commonwealth.
Didn't they make a
You'll
video
see.
game about
You hear
this,
shop?
like called
I'll
The
make
Good
sure to
Neighbor
give you
or
a good
something?
price.
Where everyone seems nice,
see
but
what
they're
you
like
got.
Take
insane.
your time, sweetie.
Because I'm getting like those vibes right now. And I am concerned. Like, I am decently concerned. Ooh, plasma cartridges. I mean, they might be, honestly. Like, they might be. And that concerns me. Alright, what else can I get from you? Ooh, we'll check for fiberglass and fiber optics. Yes. Cracked deathclaw egg. Okay. There we go. Okay, yeah, that one. I mean, these guys might be on drugs too. We don't know. Fiberglass, yes. I mean, I've heard about Deezer's lemonade in here. It might be drugs. Like, it honestly might be drugs. Keep the addict doll just in case. Because you never know. That works.
I bet that brings back some memories for you.
You need any doctoring? Just let me know.
Okay, so you actually sound a little normal. I like the press cap. Because again, I'm very fond of Piper. And this lets me wear a piece of her stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I like it. Alright, so we're checking out the caravan. Also, still waiting for that alien spaceship to fly over. Eventually, it has to.
The caravan was hit awfully close to Covenant, all right.
I'm trained for any combat situation. No matter what we get into, I'll be ready.
Thanks, my dude. Deezer's lemonade. Let's pick this up. We're going to see.
Lemonade. Never heard of it.
We're going to see this Deezer's lemonade. Okay. Well, here's the thing. They're saying it's lemonade, but the last time I checked, lemons have gone extinct in the Fallout timeline. Hello there, Nick Wild. Hope you're doing great tonight. Thank you for joining us. So I want to know what's in Deezer's lemonade, although they will not tell us, because I know it's not lemons. That's the thing. I know it's not lemons. Lemons don't exist here.
Pardon me.
Alright, searching Covenant. I do not play Destiny 2, but I thank you for asking.
That's a serious lock. Need to find a key. Let's hope someone's been careless.
Catbo. So now it says stealing. I'm trying not to steal.
Why does one tiny settlement need so much firepower?
Because they're in the Commonwealth. Of course they need it. I feel like it'd be good to... Am I hidden? Yes. Jacob's password. I got that now. A reminder, Covenant is a safe place. Whatever bad happened to you in the past won't happen here. But we've all got a job to do. We need word of mouth to spread so eventually dozens of people a week come through here. So some guidelines. Be welcoming, but don't make visitors comfortable. Any opportunities to encourage visitors to bring their friends, exploit. Never talk about synths, never talk about the Institute.
Why are they so afraid of synths?
Interesting. It is very interesting. Well, we'll see about that. So let's also read what we just got here. I think it's called Jacob's password. Okay, so I can't equip the item, but it's fine.
Well, hello. Well, hello, stranger. The name's Jacob, and I run this town. Glad you passed the test. Our door's always open to good quality people. You can use one of the beds in the guest house, and you should visit Penny's store.
I appreciate the hospitality.
For people like you, anytime. You might want to stay clear of Mr. Dan. I've had some complaints about him.
Can I ask you some questions?
Ask away.
My PSN?
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
Is this about those Stockton people?
Does Covenant have a problem with synths?
Shouldn't everyone have a problem with synths? But there's none of those things here.
Actually, there are one of those things here. I brought him with me.
Dan says your people are lying to him.
If you ask me, I think Dan's been baking in the sun too long. The only secret we've got here is what's in Deezer's lemonade. And if you can get Deezer to tell you, you just got to fill me in. As the robot says, it's...
I have a PS4.
I have to go.
You have a good day.
I don't trust you, man. You good? Public terminal, huh? Don't think that's gonna help me. Bet if I look in... Nope, Penny's store, not gonna help me. Any bobbleheads around? Man, I got a sweet roll. Fisherman report. Talk with Honest Dan. There's a secret compound. Huh. Well, let's have a chat with Dan.
They're hiding something. I'm sure of it.
Oh, they're hiding something. They got a secret
Dan.
compound.
You find out anything about the caravan?
They took the survivors to a compound.
Then we're in business. I'll meet you there and we'll rescue ourselves some caravan hands.
Alright. So let's go rescue some people.
Hey, stranger. It's no secret you've been poking around. Not very neat. I know you think you're doing the right thing. Just...
Rash decisions?
Just come out and say what you mean.
Maybe you heard a rumor about Stockton's caravan in a certain compound? So, hypothetically, let's say there's something to that. We wouldn't do anything unless we had good reasons. The best. Tell you what, you just stop this investigation, and I'll give you...
Yeah, I don't like being bribed.
100 caps. And then you'd be welcome back here as our friend anytime.
How can you justify killing a caravan?
It isn't as simple as all that. Hasn't our community been good to you, and others passing through? So all I'm asking is you have a little faith in us.
You can keep your caps.
Please, just leave well enough alone.
Why'd you dislike that? Oh, don't know why he disliked that. Maybe he wanted me to take the bribe. Hey, look, a compound. I want to see what's in here. Might have to blast a few people.
I hate this place.
Hey, Dan.
Some people up ahead. I'll follow your lead.
Cool. I brought a man in power armor. We should be fine.
Outsiders aren't allowed.
The missions must be protected.
Bye, Manny.
Who's there?
Well, I do like destroying things.
Trip some sort of sensor. I bet you 50 caps there's a lot more where they came from.
I mean, that's fine. Let's see about the security helmet. So this is further evidence that they are connected with a vault, which was something, this was a video that the Epic Nate did. This is a Vault Tech model helmet, and it's been pretty much all that confirmed that they actually are involved with a vault in some way. Nice. Because again, also like the goat test that they have. So that's just something interesting I'd like to see expounded on at some point. And I do wish there was like a whole quest involved with it.
The mission's must. Let's do this.
Vault Tech lab coat too.
They've got to be holding him someplace. What the hell are they doing here anyway?
Also, these guys are killing caravans and just like murdering people, so I'm okay with wiping them out. Also, it's fun. Yep, Vault Tech. So the theory is these guys are actually descendants of vault dwellers that left the vault.
Looks like they repurposed some old world sewers. I don't like
Or they were
Shade
just
on the
in
other
some
side.
other way involved. But most likely they are the descendants of people that left a vault. Hey, fusion core. I'm gonna take that.
Whatever.
Wait, did you hear something?
You're gonna pay for that.
Is that it?
I'm gonna try to let Dan live. Yes, I was never here. I do love taking their stuff. That's not good. That's a lot of blood.
I'll have to remember this place. I might be able to make use of it someday.
He might, honestly.
Waste of ammo.
Let's be honest, I usually end up in cabinet, or, combat. I solve a lot of my problems by shooting them.
I think we're being shot.
We're being shadowed? I couldn't tell.
When will they learn?
First time I killed someone like that. It is so fun. I love the plasma rifles.
Just drop, will you? I've got things to do.
No, I'm picking up the mute fruit, thank you. The mute fruit is useful. I can get a good amount of food from that. Bye! Oh, he lived. What a surprise. We're just going to clear out the compound. Seems like a good idea. Oh.
And here you are. My life's work on the verge of ruin, all because of your efforts to find Stockton's supposed daughter. You do know she's most likely a synth, yes? If you are more than a higher
Most likely a sin, but not definitely a sin.
I'll give you a fair hearing.
How considerate.
Oh, shut up.
What would you do if your family was destroyed by a synth right in front of you when you were but a child? Would you roll over and accept it? Or would you do something about it?
I've been there, but I haven't resorted to torturing innocents.
That's true.
Casualties are inevitable.
So you just take anyone you think is a synth and you torture them?
As long as the Institute walks invisibly amongst us, they strike without warning and control us from the shadows. I've dedicated my life to devising a test to detect these hidden synths, to root them out so they can be extinguished. Isn't that a goal worth fighting for?
No.
You can't seriously want to kill all the synths.
We most certainly do. But we have to find them first. A living synth is indistinguishable from a human by any medical test yet devised. But it turns out psychology can detect a difference.
Really?
Enter the safe test. The test is in its infancy, but through sacrifice and perseverance, our success rate is improving.
You're just a really bitter murderer.
But your methods are barbaric. It's torture.
To improve the safe test, intense psychological pressure must be applied to our test subjects.
Intense?
It is distasteful, but necessary. Covenant is many things. A refuge for the broken people left
I
in
am
the
literally
wake
the
of
next director of the Institute,
famine.
standing here talking to you.
A place of safety and healing. But most importantly, it is our one chance to end this age of paranoia. I will make you a deal. If you let me dispose of Stockton's sin and continue our work,
Yeah, no.
whatever
This is wrong.
I've had my fill of crazy on this contract. No deal.
fortunate for me, I wasn't talking.
You're rude.
You side with this nut job, and we're going to have a serious, deadly problem.
That's a deal I won't accept.
Then you'll just have to kill me.
Gladly.
I've lost sight of the car.
There we go. That guy was shooting me the entire time. I don't like him.
Please don't hurt me.
It's all right. You're safe now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm Amelia Stockton. I'm not a synth.
I believe you.
I just want this nightmare to end.
Well, yeah,
My
they're
father,
torturing
Old Man
a
Stockton,
person.
He will reward you. Just
Lock's really strong.
Take that. We'll take that.
thank goodness. I'm free. I'm never ever coming back here.
As for you, lady, you're a nut job. Yeah, he likes the director. Well, she was crazy. And torturing people. I kind of have a problem with torturing people.
Hey, Dan.
So Stockton gets his daughter and we get paid. Not a bad day.
It was good working with you.
Likewise. Glad you were on my side. Here's your cut of the reward. I'll get my half from Stockton. Been a pleasure.
Nice.
Be safe, Dan.
Same to you.
Well, that was pretty cool. Now, how do I get out of here? Nobody in that cell. Nobody in that cell. Now I gotta figure out how to get out of here. Alright, so that was interesting. Those people are crazy. And moral of the story, do not torture innocents. You know, might be a good thing to do. Not torturing people. You know, call me crazy, but I think it might work. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed that. This is about where we're going to stop for the day. Okay, I'm completely lost. You know what, I got an idea. We're just going to turn on... We'll turn on that. Oh, no, wait, that's not going to help us. Let's turn on airship down. No. There we go. Alright, so this is about where we're going to end for the day. Do hope you guys enjoyed it. So again, do remember to keep a lookout as I am trying to figure out how to stream using the best app and such on my Chromebook. And we are going to try to do some Shadowverse on there. You know, if I can get Shadowverse Showdown for it, that'd be really awesome. Because that's a really cool game that I'd love to show you guys. We completely went the wrong way. Just let me know if you got any ideas. Remember, you can check out my Facebook page, Winterspelll Streaming. Instagram as well. Have not done a lot with those yet, but we'll still be posting updates on there. We're posting ideas on there. Things like that. Excuse me. I think I'm going the right way. So until next time, this is your wintry neighborhood Winterspelll, reminding you all to stay frosty, thanking you once again for supporting me, and I do hope you guys are going to have an awesome night, and I will see you in the next video.